dear students, greetings for the day from Madhavi Children's Academy. This is Vikas Gupta, your class 8th computer teacher. Today we are going to start chapter number 6, Introduction to HTML5 and CSS. So this chapter we shall be covering in 3 sessions. So in the first session, we are going to learn about introducing HTML, tools to be used, creating an HTML document, tags, elements and attributes. And then we will learn about rules for writing HTML code. Okay. Before we start, let's ensure that are you sitting in a quiet place, are in the proper network, have you put your stationery with you, have you put your cell phone in the landscape mode, and are you wearing the headphones. So now let's start. Introduction to HTML5 and CSS. The internet and emerging technology has become a vital part of our life. The internet presents information in the form of websites. These websites consist of millions of pages called web pages. They contain text, graphic, video, audio and links to other pages called hyperlinks. Have you ever wondered how these web pages are created? Which language is used to write these web pages? The answer is HTML. HTML is the most widely used language to design web contents for the internet. In this chapter, you will be introduced to the basics of this technology. Introducing HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a complete code package that allows the user to create web pages that contain both text and graphics. All the web browsers are designed to understand and interpret this language. Let us analyze the term HTML. Hypertext. Hypertext is a piece of ordinary text that has a special feature of linking the other documents or web pages. So, when you click on the hypertext, it opens a new web page or document that it is linked with. Markup language. It is a language that uses special symbols called tags to mark up a text document that instructs the browser how to display the text. Markup languages are solely concerned with classifying the parts of a document according to their functions, like indicating which part is the title of the document, which part is the heading or subheading, and so on. Tools to be used. You require two basic tools to work with HTML documents. HTML editor for creating and saving the documents. Browser for viewing the documents. HTML editors. Mainly there are two types of HTML editor. WYSI, WYZ editor. Okay, WYSIWYG editor. It stands for what you see is what you get. This type of web editor allows a developer to see what the end result will look like while the document is being created. These editors provide various tools and graphical interfaces where the web pages are designed while using a WYSIWYG editor. The users may not require the knowledge of HTML commands as the elements, images, tables, lists, etc. can be placed on the interface and the required HTML code will be added automatically. Okay, so for example, Adobe Dreamweaver, Maya, Google Web Designer. So these are the WYSIWYG editor. Now text editor. You can also create HTML documents using normal text editors like Notepad or WordPad. Unlike WYSIWYG editors, one should have proper knowledge of HTML commands to develop web pages. Browser. Web browsers are used to view the HTML documents. Some commonly used web browsers are Google Chrome, Apple Safari, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Opera. Okay. So creating an HTML document. To create HTML documents, you will use the Notepad. Let us discuss how to create HTML document using Notepad. Open Notepad by clicking on Start, All Program, Accessories and Notepad. We are clicking on Start, All Program, okay, All Program, Accessories, and then we will click on Notepad. Okay, so we are clicking here on Notepad. Okay, firstly we will type this code. Okay, here. So we are going to type this HTML code here, HTML. Okay, now head, HEAD, head. Now title. Now my first program, my FIRST first program. Now title. Firstly we will close title, then we will close head, then we will close head. Okay, we will use backward slash. Okay, then we will write here body. Okay, BODY. Here we will write this is my first HTML program. This is my first HTML program. Okay, now we will close the body. Okay, now we will close HTML. Okay, we have to close all the things. Click on the file save option. The save as dialog box will appear like this. Okay, select the targeted folder. Okay, target folder to save the file and mention the name in file name text box with an extension .html. Okay, we have to give extension ourselves. Okay, then click on save button like they have written here, my first program.html. So we'll save it by using save button, and saved as dialog box is appeared here. We will write here my first program .html. We have to just don't forget to give this extension .html. We will save it. Now it is saved. Viewing an HTML document. To view the recently created web page, use Google Chrome. Unlike other web browsers, okay, Google Chrome does not have a menu bar. So to open a HTML file, either you can opt for a keyboard shortcut Ctrl O or follow the steps given below. Enter the letter of the drive in which your HTML file is present in the address bar of Google Chrome. In our case, it is C drive. So here we are writing C and we have done, clicked enter. Now we have got the directory. Okay, the drive we have got that whichever files are here. Okay, the files and directories are here. We have got the link, okay, in the Chrome window. So now navigate to the directory that contains the HTML file you want to open by clicking the links. So dear students, like this time I have saved it in users, okay, 007, and I have saved it on desktop. Okay, so I have found this document, my first program. I will click and I will get the result. This is my first HTML program. I have got it. Okay, so next is tags, elements and attributes. HTML code is made up of elements, tags and attributes. Tags are the building blocks of a web page. They contain elements that define how the information on a web page is formatted or displayed. You can also include non-text items such as images, links and lists on the web page using the text. Tags do not appear in the web browser, okay, window, but they affect the display of the text and non-text items in it. Each tag in HTML follow specific rules and syntax. These tags are not case sensitive. For example, tag name and tag name will have the same effect. Okay. The HTML tags or commands are inserted before and after the text. Each tag giving a specific instruction begins with the less than sign and end with a greater than sign. Okay. For example, the tag for defining a paragraph is, okay, is less than sign, P, greater than sign. Okay. So this, look at here. You should use this before the block of text that you want to designate as a paragraph. This is the opening tag or the on tag. At the end of this the block, the text block, you place, okay, the closing, okay, closing of the paragraph. This so okay, it is off tag. So to define a paragraph, you will type the following okay, in the text editor. Firstly you will give on tag of paragraph, then you will write some text, then you will give the off tag of paragraph. Okay, now elements. An HTML element consists of an on tag, the content, and an off tag. Means on tag, content, or off tag. The HTML elements can be categorized in container elements, empty elements. Container elements, the elements that include both on and off tags, are called container elements, while empty elements are contain only on tags. They do not have off tags. These elements do not enclose any data. Instead, they do some function on their own. So both the example of both are we are having here. Okay, this is look at here. This example is for making bold, and this example is for break. So now attribute. An attribute is the property that provides additional information about an HTML element. It enhances the functionality of a tag. An attribute is always specified inside the opening tag. All attributes consist of two parts, a name and value. The name is the property that you want to set, and value is what you want for the respective property. Attribute value is always enclosed within quotes. For example, the width attribute of the HR tag specifies the width of the horizontal line in pixels or percentage. By default, the width of the horizontal rule is 100%. So if you write HR width equal to 50%, the horizontal line will cover only 50% of the page. Okay, you can use more than one attribute inside a tag. Okay, rules for writing HTML code. Tags and attribute names are not case sensitive, so head and head have the same meaning. However, using lowercase is recommended. Okay, container tags should always be closed because an unclosed tag can lead to undesired results. Value given to the attributes should be enclosed within quotes, especially if the value contains any blank space. Attributes values can be case sensitive. When the tags are embedded, when you start a tag within another tag, you need to close the inner tag before closing the outer tag. I have told you, like you have opened paragraph, okay, then bold, then hello, then you can't close paragraph and then bold. Okay, whatever you have opened, okay, is that you have to you need to close firstly inner tag. Okay, paragraph and bold, hello. So firstly you will close this one inner tag bold, then you will close the outer tag P. Okay, it is correct. So tag names should not contain spaces. Okay, for example, writing body as body, okay, is incorrect. Okay, you can't give space here. There should be no space between, okay, less than sign, name of the tag, and greater than sign, okay, in the tag. For example, writing paragraph as space, okay, so giving both sides space is incorrect. Okay, so dear students, that's it for today. So this is the end of the session number 1. So the homework is you have to complete, if you are having any left work of chapter 5, so you will complete that within the 7 days. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.